Hi, my name is Sarah Giffen, and I'm a reference librarian at St. Ignatius College Prep in San Francisco. And the book I chose is the autobiography of Malcolm X by Alex Haley. I first read this book in college, and it just knocked me out because of the power of transformation. It had really begun back in the Charlestown prison, when Bimby first made me feel envy of his stock of knowledge. Bimby had always taken charge of any conversation he was in, and I had tried to emulate him. But every book I picked up had few sentences which didn't contain anywhere from one to nearly all of the words that might as well have been in Chinese. When I just skipped these words, of course, I really ended up with little idea of what the book said. So I had come to the Norfolk prison colony, still going through only book reading motions. Pretty soon, I would have to quit even these motions, unless I had received the motivation that I did. I saw that the best thing I could do was to get hold of a dictionary, to study, to learn some words. I was lucky enough to reason also that I should try to improve my penmanship. It was sad. I couldn't even write in a straight line. It was both ideas together that moved me to request a dictionary along with some tablets and pencils from the Norfolk Prison Colony School. I spent 2 days just rifling uncertainly through the dictionary's pages. I'd never realized so many words existed. I didn't know which words I needed to learn. Finally, just to start some kind of action, I began copying. In my slow, painstaking, ragged handwriting, I copied into my tablet everything printed on that first page, down to the punctuation marks. I believe it took me a day. Then aloud, I read back to myself everything I'd written on the tablet, over and over, aloud to myself. I read my own handwriting. I woke up the next morning thinking about those words, immensely proud to realize that not only had I written so much at one time, but I'd written words that I never knew were in the world. Moreover, with a little effort, I also could remember what many of those words meant. I reviewed the words whose meanings I didn't remember. Funny thing, from the dictionary, first page right now, that aardvark springs to mind. The dictionary had a picture of it, a long-tailed, long-eared, burrowing African mammal, which lives off termites caught by sticking out its tongue, as an anteater does for ants. I was so fascinated that I went on.